Hello all learners, welcome to our session of metallurgy and CDNT approach. In next session we'll be dealing with our remaining part of angular measuring instrument, myself Rohit Bhaskar. So angle measuring instruments are further classified as line standard angular measuring devices. So in that category we have protectors, universal bevel protectors, likewise phase standard angular measuring devices. In that we have sine bar and sine center. Basically in these two types we have or we required some sort of auxiliary devices. Then we have measurement of inclines. So suppose an angle, inclination angle, if we have to measure, so in that case we can use either spirit level or we can go with clinometer. Then we have angle comparators. So angle comparators are some of the advanced instrument in which we have autocollimators. So we'll try to discuss few of the instruments related to angle measuring. So one of equal or important is vernier bevel protector. So most probably vernier bevel protector will look like this, which has important parts as blades. Then we have the main scale and vernier scale, and a locking screw is there. So this blade can be used as a support, and this another is, or we can say as a working edge, can be used for supporting purposes. So likewise, if we want to measure some sort of acute angles, in that we have to add acute angle attachment. So this is the most simplest instrument for measuring the angle between the two faces. So main scale on a protector usually is divided into degrees. So from 0 to 90 degree in 4 parts. Then we have actual bevel protector look like this. So in this case, this is extra attachment which can be used for acute angle measurement. Otherwise, if you want to measure angle more than 45 degree, so we can go with this. So it looks like this. Important over here is, again, we have a what we can say magnification of reading over here for reading purpose. Then there are number of applications. So in this we have used bevel protector for checking the inside bevel face, this one, of a ground surface. Likewise bevel protector for checking the V block dimensions or V block angle, and then we have V block protector for measuring the acute angle. So number of options are there. Likewise, so you can measure different angles. So adjustment can be made with the hands, or for obtuse angle the component can be placed. So component whose angle is to be measured may be small or big. So a simple taper is shown in this figure as a representative or a demonstration purpose. So we can go with this and we can take the angle. Moreover, the smallest or least count for this instrument is 5 minutes. Please, you can remember this. So a pipe whose angle is to be measured we have in this fashion. Then we have combination set similar to our bevel protector. So we have combination of protector head over here, then we have a center head and then a square head for supporting purpose. So a steel rule is attached over here for reading purpose. Then next we have sine bar. So simply sine bar can't be used directly for measuring the angle, but in that case we have to go with some sort of auxiliary instruments called as sleep gauges. So sine bar is one of the end standard measuring instrument. So a precision angle measuring instrument used along with the sleep gauges. So as I initiated that we required some sort of auxiliary device. Some of the relief holes, it look like a bus. So two rollers at the ends, and its specification is provided with the help of this two lengths. So capital L. Then we have end face for support purpose and a top or upper face on which component can be placed. So steel rule look like this. Sine bar will look like this. Now exactly how the combination will be, if you have to measure, this is one of the component whose angle can be measured. So extra auxiliary device, as I told, can be a dial indicator for the reference purpose. Then we have a sine bar which is inclined, and the height can be set with the help of number of sleep gauges. As we discussed earlier, sleep gauges, so combination of sleep gauges can be done with the help of our ringing process. So our target is to measure this theta angle. Now how to measure? So sine of this will be nothing but opposite height upon the hypotenuse. So sine theta is equal to h by L. So h is combination of slip gauges and capital L as the standard length of the sine bar. So in turn we'll get sine theta or theta. So actual component will look like this, whose size is to be measured. A slip gauge block is inserted over here and a sine bar. So support purpose we have two bars over here and a dial indicator for adjustment purpose. So in this fashion sine bar can be used for measurement of the angle. If we have a sine center or either two types of dial indicator combination for measuring the radius. So combination of this height of the over the rollers can be measured by either vernier height gauge is there and using combination of a dial indicator, and total this height is achieved by adjusting until the dial gauge shows some sort of either zero reading each time. So sine theta will be equal to R1 reading minus R2, and then angle for this component can be measured. Then we have a fiducial indicator. Fiducial indicator is nothing but a pressure or sensing device which again sense the pressure. So what are the applications or advantages for this? It's a very precise and accurate instrument. Then it's a very simple in design and construction as well as easily available, and one of the extra advantage we can say that it's a very portable device. Then some of the limitations we have, if you want to measure, it's fairly reliable at angle less than 15 degree, but it become increasingly inaccurate as angle increases. So it is impractical to use sine bar for angle above 45 degree. Again it's difficult since extra positioning of slip gauges is required, and some of the slight errors on the sine bar may cause large error in the angles. Then similar to sine bar we have sine center. So sine center as well look like similar to sine bar. Extra attachment if we provide on the face of a sine bar for round or circular components. So sine center will be most probably used for conical components which can be fixed within the two centers of a sine center, and usual similar process can be followed. Then another type of angle measuring instrument, as I discussed, is angle gauges, very much similar to our slip gauges. So angle gauges most probably combines together to measure the angle by same, that is a ringing process. Since the faces are highly lapped and finished, so it results in the good accuracy. So total angle if you want to measure, so combination of two angle theta and phi will provide as angle theta plus phi. Likewise addition, as well as we have a subtraction of angle as well. So there are a number of combinations. So if a die insert is there whose angle can be measured, so in minutes we have blocks, in seconds we have, as well we have in degrees. Then we have a spirit level. So spirit level is our day-to-day use instrument which can be used to measure specifically the levels of the grounds. Maybe all types of carpenters, all types of builders go for the spirit levels. So it has number of applications. Combining it can be used for measuring the horizontal and vertical inclination from both sides, and inclination can also be checked for reference purpose. Then we have a further application of a spirit level called as clinometers. So clinometer has some sort of edges, or we call it as an housing and base for supporting purpose, which can be set for measuring the angle, maybe theta angle. So it is an instrument used for measuring the angle relative to the horizontal plane, please remember. And separately we have a circular housing on which graduations will be provided. So actual clinometer will look like this, which has a small spirit level and the combination. So one is the housing, one is the circular instrument. So another type, with the help of a micrometer combination, we have a spirit level. So exact level of the spirit is to be adjusted, and then we can get the perfect angle or inclination. So that's all for today's session. Thank you. Stay tuned. We'll continue with our further sessions. Thank you.